Unrest spreads across Iran, sparked by the death of a woman detained by the morality police. The father says they lied about how she died.
I asked them why you didn't transfer her to the hospital earlier, and they said the ambulance's key was lost for 20 minutes and they couldn't find it. Can you believe this?
And anger over violence against women in South Korea after a shocking murder highlights the country's weak stalking laws. Starting with the fact that 4 people have been arrested in Iceland in a large-scale operation linked to preparations of a terrorist attack. Police say semi-automatic weapons had been seized, as well as thousands of rounds of ammunition. The 4 Icelanders arrested are said to be in their 20s. It's the first arrests ever recorded in the country for possible terrorist activity. Giorgia Meloni has held her final rally ahead of this weekend's Italian election. She's widely predicted to win and become the first female prime minister in the country. Appearing alongside Silvio Berlusconi and Matteo Salvini, she spoke about law and order, a theme the far-right Brothers of Italy party have made a central plank of their campaign.
E poi sicuramente, signori, ci temono.
Among the people who are scared of us are drug dealers, thieves, rapists and members of the mafia. And they're absolutely right to be scared, because we will guarantee everyone's security by enabling our police to work with dignity. We will guarantee justice by reforming the system with seriousness, and we will guarantee to respect jail sentences by building new prisons. Because when you're found guilty and handed a sentence, you need to be jailed.
The Bank of England has warned that the UK could already be in a recession as it raised interest rates to their highest level for 14 years. The base rate has gone up by half a percentage point to 2.25% as the bank tries to curb soaring inflation. Well, I want to turn to a special investigation for you now, where the BBC has spoken to victims of a new scam which is being run by human traffickers to capture people and force them to work as slaves in illegal cyber activities. Workers are lured to Southeast Asian countries with the promise of lucrative new jobs. Instead, when they arrive, they're captured and forced to work in makeshift offices, scamming people online.
And the late Desmond Tutu's daughter has been barred from leading the funeral service of her godfather because she is married to a woman. Mpo Tutu Van Furth is an Anglican priest in Washington, D.C. She had been due to officiate at the funeral in England, but under Church of England rules is not allowed. A spokesperson said that the ban was in line with the House of Bishops' current guidance on same-sex marriage. Pakistan's foreign minister has called the large-scale flooding in his country a humanitarian crisis for the history books. Bilawal Bhutto Zardari estimated it could take a decade for communities to fully recover. 33 million people have been affected. More than 1,500 have died since rising waters enveloped a third of the entire country. It is one of the most iconic symbols in the world. Soon it will be celebrating its centenary. The Hollywood sign has been a hallmark of glamour and glitz since the early 1920s, and the trust that looks after it is making sure it looks pretty good before its big birthday.